Hello, peoples. Can you hear me? Is the audio working? Yes, audio, no audio. Not that I'm talking very much right now, but yay, yes, audio. That's good. Happy Thursday, everybody. I hope you're having a nice one. Has the week been treating everybody well? Yeah, I miss doing it. I thought that the camera was broken because when I turned it on, and I told OBS to find the camera, OBS would not find the camera. I'm like, oh no, my fancy new camera is broken. But it turns out that this particular camera requires it won't use just any USB port. It needs a very specific USB port. And so I had it plugged into a USB port that I didn't like. And when I plugged it into a different one, it started working. So that's good. That means I don't have to buy a new camera, which would have been awful. Hello, Sam. How are you doing? Ooh, a TV. I wonder what it looks like on a TV. Some of you remember the era of me doing yearly Christmas cards, and I'm trying to get back to that, but I don't know if I'm going to succeed. But if I do succeed, I figured I might as well try doing an image that'll work for one early enough that I can get it to the printer on time. So that's what this is. Hopefully, maybe. Not sure. I like that better. In the interests of trying to actually get it done, I am not trying to make a big fuss out of it. You know, if it works, it works, and if it doesn't work, then I guess I have a cool picture. I don't know. I'm using markers a lot because they're fast. watercolors is actually faster, but it feels slower. I don't know why. I think this is the fastest route. So it goes. There's an artist I really enjoy looking at her stuff, and she uses markers, colored pencils, and acrylic gouache and ink all on the same picture, and it's pretty cool, but I would never have thought to do something that complicated. Not quite sure what I'm doing. That's part of the fun. I turn the page so that I'm always pulling the marker toward me, because then I don't have to use my wrists. I can use my shoulder. How is work treating you? Inquiring minds wish to know. This might actually take me longer than I think it will, but we'll see how much I can get done in an hour. Allergy season has returned, because whenever the season changes from warm to cold and it cycles quickly, we get the ragweed, and the ragweed is the worst thing ever. So everyone I know is kind of coughing up a lung, and we all sound like we're sick, but we're not. So if you know anybody in the South who's like it sounds like they have a sore throat, it's probably because it is ragweed season. My idea here is, this is an angel, and he is superimposed on the sky. So we'll see how well that turns out. Sort of like blue stained glass. I don't know. We'll see. I admit I have many challenges because I don't see as well as I used to. So that makes it kind of entertaining to attempt to do the kind of fine detail that I'm used to do. I'm just trying not to let it get to me too much. Nothing I can do about it really, so. About this color. It's a little bit grayer. Kind of like it a little bit. I'm going to go back over and add different colors when I'm done, so that there's more variation in these panels. But I just want to get a feel for what it looks like first. Turning, 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 lots of turning. How about this one? This one looks dark. I want that purplish one. Is that this one? Let's see. Oh, it is. Let's see. I have to clean up all these white lines later, but I'll do that after it's mostly done. Aw, thank you. I've missed doing them. It's kind of relaxing to sit down and have a definite time to accomplish something and talk to people, because I do like talking to people. Ooh, I don't know how I'm going to handle the middle, but I guess we'll see. Maybe through the magnifying glass. Well, it's interesting so far, I guess. I've been thinking a lot about the role of art in a time when art is ubiquitous and constant. And I really don't know what that means for us as a modern culture. I think I'll say I'm quite glad I did not grow up during the internet age, because I think I would have been too intimidated to really develop as an artist. There's already so much good art and it's so available everywhere that it's kind of hard not to fall into the comparison trap. Why does the world need my art? Is a question that is hard enough for adults to answer, and it's especially hard for kids, I think. Where's my purplish color? Here and maybe here. Getting pretty close, I think, to a point where I can kind of evaluate whether it's working or not. If not, I guess I'll try something else. Alright, give me a different blue that's not greenish. How about this one? Oh, that's actually cool. I'll take it. So does anyone have any exciting weekend plans? Exciting weekend plan is not to drive anywhere. Getting there. told you all the horse story when I went to go buy acrylics at the art store. And I met this nice young man who wanted to help me because, you know, he was working. And he asked me what I was looking for, and I said acrylics. And he's like, oh, you use acrylics? I do too. What do you like to paint? And I'm like thinking, what on earth do I say, you know? So I told him, horses. Only horses. And there was this long pause where he just kind of stared at me like I was a crazy person. He's like, oh yeah, well, that's really cool. I like horses. And he looked like I was a crazy person. So maybe the way I said it was a little odd, but maybe I came across as too enthusiastic. Anyway, so I was like, so what do you like to paint? Because, you know, he seemed like a nice guy and I wanted to know. And he's like, well, I do these abstracts, you know, and I kind of paint these abstract scenes, and then I paint on top of them. And I said, wow, that sounds really cool. What do you have any examples of your work? And he's like, you want to see them? I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh, okay, cool. So he gets out his phone and he starts scrolling it around, and he shows me the abstracts, and they're in fact, you know, very fancy abstract, like paintings, like lots of splashes of paint and weird lines going everywhere, and it's really wild and experimental. And then on the top, he has painted a hot girl, and every single picture he has drawn is an abstract picture, and on top of it, a bodacious looking woman, you know, with like big hips and really fancy. And he's like, yeah, so, you know, I really like my abstracts. I'm like, yeah, I like your abstracts too. I'm like, oh my gosh, this guy, he's like in his 20s. You know, shine on, crazy diamond. You're only in your 20s once, right? I thought it was hilarious though, his abstracts. Yeah, they were very abstract. He was so shy about it too. It was really cute. Oh yay, stained glass is what I was going for. So I'm glad that's how it comes across. I was trying to imagine, you know, I'm reading, what is it, Luke, I think? I was trying to imagine, okay, so the shepherds see this angel and they're scared. What does it look like, an angel at night? I'm like, oh, I don't know. So I tried to guess, and I thought, well, maybe it just looks like a very large person in the sky. That would be pretty scary. So that was my thinking. Ooh, so you're thinking of Nano. Did you start already? Nano's very exciting. Be a lot of fun if you really get into it. Okay, now I gotta do the face. Furries. You know, it could have been. It's hard to tell. He did later tell me that he knew a guy that did nothing but portraits of horses for people who had race tracks, because I guess that's a thing. I mean, I knew it was a thing in Odessa, but Odessa's like, I don't know, 2 hours from the art store, so I didn't assume that there was anyone there, you know. I guess I'm gonna have to make the halo also look like stained glass, but I guess we'll see. Don't know how I want to handle that part. Maybe I'll just take it on right now, because the best thing to do when you're not sure is just to plow into it. Feel no fear. Okay, what's next? Let's try this one. Hi, Q. What do we do here? I have an ultramarine. How about this one? Ooh, a pulp novel. That sounds like fun. Anyone else doing nano? All right, that's not bad. All right, so that's the beginning, we'll say. I kind of like it, but I think it needs more something, nuance. I wonder, angels seem pretty terrifying when they're described. I have to imagine there's a reason. Let's see, let's try. Saturated enough. How about these? I don't know. Maybe the answer is to erase it and see what it looks like without the lines under it. If I can find my eraser. I keep misplacing my rubber eraser. It's really annoying. You'd think, how hard is it to misplace a big wad of gray rubber, but apparently it's a lot easier than I thought. All right, hopefully, oh wait. I had a solution to keep this from trembling, and I see it fell. So let's do that. All right, hopefully that will keep the camera from bouncing. Light sources will still bounce, but the camera shouldn't bounce. Much faster. Actually, I kind of like that. Now the real question is, how do I want to handle the bottom? Because the figures need to be visible. And while I think about that, I'm going to clean up some of these lines. All right, which one is this? Ultramarine, huh? Oh, it's true. I love looking at those camera video of manta rays, and they're so beautiful, but they're enormous. And I was thinking, you know, it's all well and good before something that size sails up next to you, and then it's a little terrifying. I don't know how I feel about this. I think I'm going to draw in the stars. That'll make it cleaner. Okay, so let me fix all these lines because I want them to be thinner. I might have to trace them back with white, but while I'm doing this, it gives me a chance to think how I want to handle the ground, because I want the figures to be visible. But as you can see, there's no actual light source except the stars, which are silver, and I didn't want to do a monochrome thing, although I guess I could. That might actually be pretty. Just all blues and silvers, maybe? That might not be a bad idea. I don't know. Gotta do the cleanup. I think I'm definitely gonna have to fix it with some white paint maybe in places. That won't take long though. He's definitely imposing, which I imagine they must be. Alright, let's see. I don't know if I really like the super pale ones, but they do need the contrast, I think. Whoa, stay put. I hear footsteps.
That's me.
That's you. Hello,
Hello.
you. Did you finish making your Did you finish making your things, whatever they were?
I just finished making the royal icing.
Oh, okay.
I know how to make that now.
Is that bad or good?
It's a good thing.
Okay.
It's really, really sweet.
Uh-oh, did you have it?
Huh?
Did you have some?
Just a little bit.
Is that why you're all bouncy?
No.
No. Remember, be kind to the cat. He's not feeling well.
Okay. I'm going to go finish the cookies.
Oh, okay. Cat is not feeling well. Something he ate or didn't eat, or who knows. But he's off his feed, so we're hoping he recovers quickly. Because he certainly is very tragic when he's not feeling well. Sorry about the constant turning, but I need to get the best angle on it. It's a little bit better. I don't know how I feel about these grayish panels, so I think I'll try to saturate them a little bit. Oop, I'm getting typo reports on a story I've already published. Uh-oh. C'est la vie, I guess. Let's see. That's better. All right. Except for this part. This part is bothering me. Stars that look like bioluminescence. I don't even know how I would do that. That's an interesting idea. Okay. Now I have to decide on the picture, on the bottom of the picture. About black and silver. Where's my black? I don't have a black, so I guess I will improvise here. Or at least not a black I trust. Let's get rid of these. And everything falls to the floor, as it does. All right. So the goal is to leave the front of the body so that I can put some silver on it. Yeah, he's off his feed. I don't know what's wrong. Probably you'll get over it in a couple days, maybe. Sheep are funny looking. I just want to say that. Okay. So I think what I want to do is black and white. Maybe a warmer black or colder black? Colder black. And I want it to be no, that's not gonna work. Okay, actually. I want it to start out kind of brownish. And then black on top of brown. And we'll see what it looks like after that. If it's terrible, I will paint over it with acrylic wash because I can do that now. Yeah, I think this is the correct direction. Let's see what happens as we keep going. I wish I had a black that was functional as a brush, but it's always the first thing that runs out. Got a gray. Let's see. That might work. Thank you. I appreciate it. I definitely worry about him when he's not well, which is quite amazing because I didn't want a cat, so I feel amused at my change in heart, shall we say. Do with these highlights. I think silver is pretty good. Where's my white? Is this gonna work? No. What do we have here? Nope. Oh, hey, I have a cup of tea. A very cold cup of tea. I forgot totally about it. All right, this one's pretty good. I might have to get the paint out if this doesn't work, but so far it's running well. I've got that weird carol stuck in my head. The one about the angel Gabriel. That Sting song. That was a good one. This may take a while. Alright, well let's slowly slowly getting to where I can see where it needs things to be finished. The idea being that the angel is superimposed on the night sky because he's in some other reality that only sort of touches ours. Well, I admit I fought the cat's arrival pretty hard because my last pet was really special to me. You know, sometimes, you know how usually there's one person in the family who the pet really likes a lot and spends most of their time with. And so the last dog I had a really special connection with her, and she was my dog, and I loved her a lot. And we had her until I had to put her down, and I was the one who put her down after she got too old to keep going. And after she died, I was like, you know, I just don't want another animal because that was too hard. And then the cat showed up, and I'm like, no, really, let's find someone to adopt the cat that's not us. And nobody wanted the cat, and I'm like, well, can't just leave the cat on the street, you know. And I was glad after a while that we kept him because he's funny and he makes me laugh. And he doesn't ask the same thing of me that a dog asks, and that's about all I have. So it was just right. As usual, God knows what he's doing, you know. Okay, let's have a look at this. Yeah, that's pretty close to what I was thinking. But I have to finish the bottom somehow, and I don't quite know how. Ooh, I like that idea, living stars. How do I want to handle this? As usual, when I'm not quite sure, the answer is to fix the things that I know need to be fixed. So let's see. You know, the amount of paint that I've accidentally eaten, it's shocking to me that I haven't, like, contracted some weird paint poisoning or something. Yeah, I really do feel like I would never have gone to a shelter and picked out a cat or something, but the cat that came to the door was the right cat, you know. You gotta trust. You gotta trust those things happen for a reason. This might almost be easier with a colored pencil. I wonder if that would work. Stay put. Stay put. Sorry for slurping at you. Alright, let's see. Do I have one? Ooh, I do. Well, let's give it a try and see what happens. Nah, doesn't work. Might work for some applications, but not this one. Although I have an oil colored pencil. Let's see. That one's definitely more assertive, but I don't like it. We'll go back to doing it this way. I like Rescue Floof also. That sounds adorable. Shockingly, I might actually have a Christmas card this year. It's been like 2 years since I managed to finish one. And Vistaprint just sent me I don't know, 20% off all Christmas cards or something. So, oh no, that's so sad. Actually, the first dog that my family had when I was older, my parents put him down while I was away because they thought it would be easier on me. And that was like horrible. I would much rather have preferred to be there. But, you know, what was done, and they meant well, so it's still hard. Cat on the bed. They do like the soft places, don't they? Oh, this cleanup is working well. I have a few friends at the coffee shop who will probably appreciate having a Christmas card, so. Oh yeah, I like it better cleaned up. Do you let him stay there while you're sleeping? I allow mine to take naps with me, but at night he goes out because it's too disruptive. And he kind of prefers to be like poking around outside anyway, while the rest of us are asleep. Forehead, this area here, and this area here needs to be cleaner. Stay put. All right, so where's my pen? We've got only a few minutes left. I'm really glad that I am back to streaming because I missed having a chance to talk with people and get some stuff done. And you all make good company, so. Hi, Caitlin. I'm trying to do my Christmas card, as you can see. But you have shown up 6 minutes before I'm going to go. But I'm glad you did. Yeah, this actually turned out okay. I was a little worried that I wouldn't be able to get anything done, but let's see if I can clean up this part. Guy in front definitely has a kind of Keanu Reeves sort of thing going on. Whoa, dude. Vibrant. I think this is this color. Yeah. Yay, cozy. That's what I'm going for. I want it to be enjoyable and not stressful. My plan is just to go back to Thursday nights unless something happens. So, sheep. All right, I think that's good. Yes, this should be my Christmas card. Ooh, I should sign it. All right, here's the fun part. Are we ready? Ooh, no, stay put. Come on off. The artist tape is sticking happily. Come on up. There we go. Do, 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 do. And last one. Do, do, do. Hooray! Of course, it's still got these pencil lines on it. We shall fix that. So satisfying to remove the tape. I don't usually bother with tape, so it's kind of fun to do that. And we're done. I always write whenever there's an opportunity, because you know, who has the luxury to always set aside time? Not many people. All right, my friends, thank you for joining me today. I really enjoyed your company. I hope you had fun watching my Christmas card evolve. Do stop by next week for more Calm Art Stream. And we'll see you then. See you later, friends.